What's up, my Trinbago Vibes peeps? Welcome to another episode of Trinbago Vibes. In this one, we are at the lookout, Paramin lookout, up in Paramin, up in the mountains at Vigie. So that's what we're doing in this one. So stay tuned. But for now, we're gonna go back down to the bottom of the mountain and I'm gonna show you how to get here. And probably we get some breakfast first. So we're starting at the Monkoko Road junction, well, the Saddle Road Marval side, and we're driving into Monkoko Road. But first, you know, gotta try those doubles there. What time always be here, boy? How often always be here?
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday?
Yeah, from like 6 to
6 till
11.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Right here, by the side of the gas station, opposite Marval Health Center. And this doubles was 5 TT. Show you all this. Proper thing, man. And by proper thing, I mean this was my preference for doubles. Trinbago, Runny Chana. And if your preference is otherwise, that's all good. But for me, this relish. It's one of the best doubles I've had on this side of the island. And they also had quotation chicken close quotation doubles for 10 TT. And this automatically came as a triples, which is 3 bara, also flatbread for my non-Trini peeps. Now the bara and chana was already flavorful, and with this added shredded deliciously seasoned chicken, took it up another level. Mini roti, yeah. I won't lie. This mini chicken roti was pretty good. So check out Doubles for Life TT for some really good doubles in the Marval area, in my opinion at least. Alright, let's hit the road. So right now we on the Monkoko Road, so we already start off this road trip to Vigie proper. Like, I wasn't really expecting much, to be honest with y'all, for the doubles up on this side. But Doubles for Life right there by the Monkoko Road, by the gas station there. That's a very good doubles, I won't lie. Trinbago, Runny Chana, flavorful. Anywho, you see this road here? This is, we are taking the right into Shodo, and we're taking this road right up to Vigie. Now I'm going to skip ahead to the main aspects of this drive along the Sodo Road, but if you want to watch the full drive, a link to it will be at the end of this one. And another thing to note is that this route has many steep inclines and sharp turns, and it'll be an easier drive, I think, if you take it from the Fonpondu Road side, you know, off the north coast. By the way, on the right here is normally a meeting point for tours in the area, which I highly recommend. You know, I'll leave some links for those very knowledgeable tour guides and tours in the description below. But yeah, the Shodo Road route is a more challenging route to get to Vigie. Just something to note. Now at this point, on the right will take you to the RC Church in Paramin, but our drive continues on the left. By the way, if you want to skip ahead to Vigie itself, you can do so via the chapters below. Now at this junction, you'll be swinging right. You know, I wasn't paying attention and I almost went left, which would have looped back to the base of the hill. Yeah. Anywho, our journey continues past Paramin RC Primary School. You know, shout out all the students past and present who attend that school, and let me know if this is your alma mater in the comments below as well. But look at this view on this drive in Paramin along the Shodo Road. So at this point here, this point here, you'll be making a right. And some distance further, you'll be continuing on the left, as the right is the Fonpondu Road, and we're almost to the lookout at the top of Paramin called Vigie. Now let me show you all the magnificence that is our northern range at the top of Paramin here in Trinidad. So this is La Vigie, some codes of conduct, you know. No sitting, standing or leaning on the handrails. No defacing of property, no music, no smoking of any substance, no glass bottle allowed, no alcohol on compound, no pets allowed, right? They have a disclaimer here that use these facilities at your own risk. Now this was opened by the Minister of Finance and Tourism back in 2022. La Vigie. Alright, let's just take a walk in. Now there are some observation decks. As soon as you enter, there is some steps on the left here. And you can go right. Actually, let me show you this via the drone. So this is the fourth observation deck, and this is the spectacular view. But we're jumping ahead. So let's go back to right here, where we'll swing left. And let's go up these beautiful stairs. And look at these lovely flowers, Dred. The air quality alone up here is extremely nice. Wow. So this here is the first viewing deck. They say careful, is a fall hazard. You know, do not venture on top of those rocks. Or proceed at your own risk. Now you can't come, well you could come here with kids, but you have to supervise them. So this here is the first viewing deck. That there would be the North Coast. Wow. You might hear me saying that, and this is amazing, frequently in this one, peeps, because it's just a natural beauty up here. And this is my first time visiting this lookout at the top of Paramin. I mean, the views up here, amazing, calm, serene. You can just come here and chill. We just saw the roads a little bit, so there's the first viewing deck behind me, you know, that we went through. Let's go take in the second one, which is right, walking down this trail here. I'll take you back to, there's some washrooms there, and also like a cooking hut, but you can't cook there. You could probably come and have a picnic, so more like a picnic hut, as some people may, you know, may see. These are the other viewing decks, but let's go take in the viewing deck B. Now, they would have built these decks upon the natural terrain here, the contour of the hill, right, with the concrete structures. This is your second viewing point. Some nice flowers down there. But, yeah, again, the North Coast, look at that beauty. I would like to believe that there is Shodo Island. You could correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but I Shodo Island down there. Yeah. And you could actually reach down to the beach down there. There's a track that you could walk down to and reach down to the beach. But it is a very challenging experience, I should say. And well, from here, you'd have seen the drone shot. Right there, this is the next viewing deck, which is the lower deck. So yeah, and then it looks like these are the next cooking area or picnic area, so to speak. And the final viewing deck is quite across there. So it's just a short little loop, in a sense, on top the hills here in Paramin. But Dred, the views is amazing. Now, I came up through Paramin itself, through Shodo Road, right, through from Moncoko side, and you could get here to the Moncoko Road from Port of Spain, from Diego Martin, and even from, you know, Santa Cruz side. But some people may take the Fon Pondo Road. That might be an easier drive, right? That's an alternative drive to reach up here. I just show you all from Moncoko Road Junction, and well, we got our best doubles down there. Yeah. Now let me just go and take in the next deck. So there's a lovely bench we can sit down. Actually, we go sit down right now, and let me just show you all this view. Just sit down on this bench for a little bit. Here you can see directly Shodo Island. Amazing. Now the reason why I decided to come and do this right now is, well, I haven't done this yet on the channel, and I was curious to see the condition of this place 3 years later from its inception. And I must say, it's well kept and it's still looking probably just as good as I've seen it of those of you who came and did it in the initial stages when it now open. So this is amazing. Now this is one of the things I'm fearful of. Like, you know, sometimes we have these beautiful, amazing places we can visit, and sometimes it'll take a few of us, you know, one bad apple is spoil the barrel kind of thing. Yes, have a few of us who, you know, do not, or I shouldn't say do not, is not concerned about the environment, isn't concerned about anybody else who come in to visit. So they'll throw garbage all around the place and whatnot. But so far, I've been up here, it's an early morning. I haven't seen any sort of garbage, which is fantastic. And everything looks proper and nice. This is a must visit. If you are visiting Trinidad for the first time, or if you haven't been here yet, I do recommend coming up here. So going back on the path. So we would have come down, that's the first deck there. Deck number 2. That is the next deck, but we're going on the 4th deck, which you saw earlier. Because yeah, let me just give you the 360 from here. Now again, the washrooms, that's the entrance there. Patients are here. And I show you all the picnic area. I think initially there was for when you could have a cook here, but you're not allowed to cook. I believe I'll confirm that with the guards. So you could actually come, have food and whatnot. No glass bottles, obviously. And if you are doing so, bringing food, make sure and take it back with you. All right. Give you the overview. No authorization allowed. This is about the bigger viewing deck. Now you'd have seen the drone pass through here for that amazing flyby shot. Now let me just show you all, you know, another view from here. Don't mind the tank pole in the middle there. Amazing. Right. On to the next cooking area slash picnic area. Well, like I said, they say cooking area, but you can't really cook on the side because, you know, fire and it's wooden structures. Don't mind concrete, wood and concrete, but yeah. So this here is the viewing area. Look at water here, boy. Yeah, that water. Amazing. Alright. And again, you have a view to bring your food to eat and stuff and picnic, so to speak, up on this side. It's pretty cool. And final deck. So I was inquiring about the education center because according to the website, the ministry's website, they say besides the 4 lookout points, there's also the education center. And speaking with the guards, right, they say that is with the tours. So I mentioned earlier on the drive up that you could organize tours to La Vigie, to Paramin, you know, that's Xperience. And the tour guys have the wealth of knowledge on the history, information, and education in the area. So that is what they're referring to. Also, you know, here opens every day from 5 a.m. to about 8 p.m. So you can get some amazing sunrise and sunsets here, you know, at La Vigie. This is amazing. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and who knows, one of these days we'll come back, not in this one, one of these days we'll come back and actually capture a sunrise and a sunset here at La Vigie, Trinidad, Paramin, Trinbago Vibes. Let's gonna take a moment here and take in where I am, because oftentimes when doing YouTube, right, I'll come with the mindset, record, do what I do, and it's always from the lens of, all right, how I'm going to showcase this to you all. And over the past year I should say, right, I realized sometimes after recording I just want to take a minute or two just to take in, you know, where I am and what I'm doing, and also the environment around me. So I'm just going to set up this camera in a little spot here, you know, so you all could just take in the views with me while I just chill and relax. Trinbago Vibes. So this was La Vigie. French word means the lookout or the watch, you know, up in Paramin, Trinidad and Tobago. Hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Go on. Later.